Guys, I'll come to you guys today, give you a little preview, the 18-wheeler. I ain't really showed anybody anything about this truck just yet. It's leaking a little bit of power steering fluid, but it's a good looking truck all in all. I'm not gonna sit here and, well, got a dead bush also. I'm not gonna sit here and put myself on camera a whole lot because this is primarily about the truck, so I don't want to really put myself on here too much. So we're gonna get to it. It's all about the truck. So here she is. We already put that visor on the top, put those 5 lights up there. We changed them out. They were those square, ugly looking square ones. But yeah, we're gonna do a startup on this truck. I'll give you a walk around of it here. I know I'm a little close to it. It's pretty ugly, man. It needs a paint job. It needs washed for sure, but it's an old Cummins. Tanks need to be polished. I'm gonna take these fairings off. I'm gonna take all that off. I still got the fan shroud in the back from when we did the end frame. We cracked it. I gotta repair it. Need new tires, but these, they're old anyways. They're all dry rotted. This right here is one of my big problems right here. I don't know what this is all about. This is just garbage. Of course, it's got the older suspension up under it. It's nothing great. Been doing a little bit of painting. I'm redoing the interior already. I haven't made any content about this yet, but rear ends, it's like a 410, 433. I've had the rear gearbox rebuilt. I've had the transmission rebuilt. I've had the motor end framed. We've done a lot to this motor. This side of the tank, it's got a little scratch in it right there. And then the side of the truck right here has got a little ding in it right there. But again, this fairing over here is going to come off, and we're going to just leave the cab the way it should be. So replace the stacks, of course. Taking all the lights and wiring out from under it. Give you a little peek of the inside here for open hood. We're redoing the interior. But you can see, I've already got my armrests. Polished those up a little bit, the aluminum. Redo all this, the entire sleeper. All this is going to be redone. Already pulled all this interior out up here. We're pulling the dash. That's what I'm getting ready to get in the process of doing. That's why I started pulling all those panels off right there. We're going to fiberglass the whole dash. This right here, we put that on rubber, soundproof or sound deaden it a little bit. I'm gonna put more on this right here in the very back here. I gotta take this off. We got wood door panels we're putting on, but I'm gonna do wood and hardwood floors also, but it's gonna be a little different. So there's a twist in there. You guys are gonna have to stick in there and wait and see what we're gonna do with it. Took the mirrors off. I'm probably gonna take the visor back off because we're gonna paint the truck. Pull the stacks off. Pull everything off. Front end is really high. So 22 5s in the rear, and on there, I can't figure out why, but they got 24 5s in the front. And on top of that, they got 4-inch blocks under the front axle. So I'm 6'1", and that's up there. It should be about right in here. Right under the Peterbilt sign right there. So I need a new front bumper. We're gonna get a square Texas bumper. We'll change these front tires. I got tons of chrome and stuff in the house. I'll show you guys a little bit of that here in a minute. But we're gonna go ahead and do a startup on it for you. So I started it last week. Put that back in there. It's leaking power steering fluid. I'm gonna replace the power steering pump. And you can see that sucker fires right up. Smokes like a freight train. It's an old Cummins for you. My wife, my daughter over there. there she is. You know, we ran her a little bit. We drove her, bobtailed her from Cleveland, Ohio, down to Nashville. So that's the only running she's really had. We took it down there, went straight into another shop, got the transmission rear ends. Well, not the rear end, but the rear gearbox. Not the differentials, the gearbox. Yeah, I mean, she fires right up. Without hesitation. She's rebuilt. She's ready to run. They ain't gonna like me too much around here. I just bought this house not too long ago, so I just got this truck back out of the shop. Ain't gonna be no mosquitoes around here though. I'm not trying to do it to be a jerk, in case anybody was thinking that. I'm just, you know. You want to sing me something? Okay. That's from the Lion Guard? Yeah. Say hi to everybody on YouTube.
Hi YouTube.
And say hi Instagram.
Hi Instagram.
But yeah, I mean, she fires right up. Love you guys. I'll be with you in a minute. Finish this. She fires right up. You know, she runs great, but I need to get the rear ends done. You know, I'm only doing maybe 70 miles an hour at about 2,000 RPMs down the highway. And they got the fuel pump. It's currently shimmed at 2,000 RPMs, and I don't know what size button it's got in it, but that sucker is burning hot. So I'm getting it rebuilt by Taylor Diesel in Nashville, Tennessee. They're gonna put a 25 button in it. We're gonna put a stinger in it, and we're also gonna shim it at 2,200 RPMs. I'm going with 370, probably 355s. I may go 373 rears, but at least 355, I'm thinking. Somebody is trying to tell me 333s or 337s, whatever they are, but I don't know. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think, what I should go with the rear end. But what I actually think I'm going to do is chop the frame off and stretch it, because right now from the center of the front hub to the center of this drive axle right here, which, if I'm not mistaken, that's how you measure your wheelbase. If I'm wrong, please comment below and tell me how to do it the right way. But 250 exactly on the dot. So I mean, I may stretch it out to 300, 285, 290, somewhere in there. I don't know. We'll figure that out. I'm looking for a cutoff currently, but we got to get rid of that. Like I said, my suspension is outdated, and I don't know what the deal is with that back there. So, trying to keep this video somewhat short, to the point, but that's just the first look at my truck, and of course my daughter. So, if you guys would comment below, let me know what you think. Sooner or later, I'll get to where I can edit these videos, so my quality is so crappy, and maybe I'll get a little bit better at this. But you know, we're gonna do all kind of stuff with this truck right here, and hopefully I'm gonna try to get it done within the next 6 months. So, that's good. Comment below, thumbs up, and share. And I really appreciate it, guys. But yeah, there she is. She's a mess. Hot mess. Thank you, guys.